From Kettering in Northamptonshire, Anarchy.
Got to admit, I'm intrigued by Anarchy. It's not the slowest walker we've seen either in Robot Wars history. Incredible. Turning there, sleek, black, mean looking, with the 1000 RPM spinning disc, moving at roughly 80 miles an hour. With those tyres though look very exposed, and I wonder whether Peter Wilmot, Martin Campbell and Chris Brooks have the experience against Mike Franklin, who's been in heat finals before with 101, which the series semi-final in Robot Wars 3 actually lost to Hypnodisc with his machine 101, which cost £1 and a penny to build. Oh, he's invested more time and I would say cash in Anarchy with weaponry like that. The flipper in underneath Incredible, exposing the 1 centimetre ground clearance. And Anarchy has weight and weaponry to match this time, and you could be looking at a robot to go all the way. I'm not talking about Incredible, because they're not going to go a lot further now that Sergeant Bash has them in his grips. Anarchy with another blow. You see the legs there moving? Scuttling. Down comes the axe blade of Anarchy. Just watch this design. Potential robot ears. Incredible against the arena sidewall. In comes Growler. This is the first time the Incredible team has competed. They've done well to get to this stage. They've met a very good and mean machine here in Anarchy. There's little Amy. Likes her dancing, likes playing the piano. Got to mention Steve Bickle, who's the team mechanic in the pits with them as well. And Incredible about to be counted out and into a little peace and quiet, I would imagine. Invertible, that won't worry it being flicked like that. Smashing against the red bot and counted out. Anarchy look very good, don't they? The red bot shrugs aside Incredible with the ease. Why, with the ease that Anarchy did so as well. And Growler. Down come those horrible jaws. And Incredible is about to be dragged away somewhere nasty and unpleasant. A twirl and a whirl. Where will we finish with Incredible, do you think? On the pit? A flame pit? I think we'll just boot him down there. Down into the cellars of the Robot Wars arena. Bye-bye, Incredible.
From Oxford, Hypnodisc.
And in comes Robogeddon straight from the start against Hypnodisc. Look at that blade spinning away. Off goes Hypnodisc. The message there, Robo, get on out of it. In comes Robogeddon again though. Hypnodisc spins and comes in on the attack. Oh goodness me! Poor old Robogeddon crumpled by Hypno. D-I-S-C. Oh, no more letters in that. Never mind. Hypnodisco. It certainly is though, dancing around on the attack of Robogeddon being shredded here. All that work, 100 hours over 4 months to prepare Robogeddon and shattered in seconds by the Hypnodisc team. Again, look at the front of it. Buckled and torn. It's sort of limping along. The shell fluttering away. Almost coming off. Oh, how sad. The boggle eyes. Oh, you shouldn't laugh. Look at that laid bear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Poor old William Ryle. He's only 13. He's put this machine together. Oh, dear, look. There's nothing left of it now. Hypnodisc, what a mighty machine this is. It's on fire, I think, as well, Robogeddon. There's smoke coming out. What's Ginger saying there to little William? There's a way back into this for us? I don't think so. The wheels buckled now as well. There's no shell, no wheels, no weapons, no hope. Oh, hypno-disc. This is the most complete destruction I think we've seen in Robot Wars ever. Oh! There's the CO2 canister. Oh, that was splendid.
From Bournemouth, Razor.
Razor bumps and bashes. Again, almost tentative though, with the claw. Almost as if they don't want yet to pierce the steel chassis and the covering armour of Onslaught. Onslaught away, beyond Matilda, beyond the flame, spurting out from the arena floor. They're the remnants of its tires. Oh, what are they doing? What are they doing? Straight back into the CPZ. In comes Razor Onslaught on its side. And I mentioned beforehand, if it was flipped over, it could stream itself right, but not on its side. I don't think so. Against the arena wall, and Matilda pressurised and punctured by Razor. Oh dear, look at that. Matilda taking one on the shell. The rear of Matilda has never been quite seen like this before, and I have to say, thank goodness Matilda is on fire. Razor is destroying Matilda. There's the flame from Matilda. The tusks were raised. I think it was just the last sort of nervous spasm of Matilda. They're in major... Tildy, what's happened to you? Call on all your friends, the house robots. Kill it on, do the gallant thing, take on Razor. Onslaught's long been forgotten. Matilda, kill it off. You're a knight of the realm, sir. Get in, sir, and protect your Tildy. No, sir, no such fear. We'll let Tildy bear the brunt of the attack of Razor. Is there anything left of Matilda, I wonder? Onslaught, there's Sergeant Bash, Savage. There's nothing left of Onslaught, I'm sure. And just when Matilda thought she was away, back come Razor. Down goes the pit. Go on, chuck Tildy down there. Get Matilda in the pit. Oh, Matilda, what's happened to you, dear? I think it's time you took a long rest, Matilda. Go on. Take a long convalescence, Matilda. Killalot, was Killalot nudging Matilda towards the pit there, everyone? I'm not too sure. The house robots seem to be teaming up with Razor against poor old Matilda. What's going on? Biddy Blood and the Razor team have won this Southern Annihilator. Poor old Matilda, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What on earth has happened to the darling of Robot Wars? Matilda, yes, I know, it's sad, isn't it? But she is our darling. Oh, Matilda, we will not waltz with you for a while, it would seem. On the flame pit again. Well, Onslaught, eventually, dead metal, doing the right thing by Matilda. Onslaught in the pit. Razor have won the Southern Annihilator. And now Sir Killalot can come in for revenge. You're a little bit too late, Knight of the Realm. But what's to happen to poor old Matilda from now on in the red box? Taking one last lingering look. Will this be the last we ever see of Matilda, I wonder? Razor, strong enough to be our Southern survivors. Awesome, majestic, with a deadly claw capable of cutting through solid steel, Sir Killalot thrives on wanton destruction.
Now, you might think Sir Killalot's giving it all of that. You might think he's all mouth and no trousers. But look what he can do. Lump of metal, robotic arm. Awesome power personified.
That Dreadnought has those fearsome forks. And no mobility, it would seem. There's something wrong here with Dreadnought, I'm sure. Impaled on the spike. Can they get off there now, though? Must have been the spike that stopped them. No, they're not moving. Dreadnought. Dreadnought. There's something wrong here with Dreadnought. And the house robot sense it. There's Sir Killalot. Also in there is Shunt. And that's Roast Beetle. And I tell you who loves Roast Beetle. Matilda. Tasting. Matilda in on Dreadnought, lifting it away from the flaming pit. Sir Killalot in the kill cam, lifting up. Oh, that's really good. A lift on Dreadnought. In comes the axe. Dreadnought here in terminal decline and incline. Impaled. The body shell ripped away. It's only a question of time. And there's little Oblivion totally unharmed. Dreadnought can't move. Ah! That was ghastly, and surely they know it. They do. It's all over.
From Stowmarket, Cassius.
A knob made of clay.
Activate.
Will Rex practice what he preaches in the final? Dodging, spinning, dancing with Loco, avoiding that spring-powered ram getting in underneath Loco, bashing and crunching, almost going into the PPZ. David Isles and Richard Manning, the 13-year-olds, doing well here in the final. There's that spring-loaded ram shooting out in front of Loco, flipped up and over, immobilised but no damage caused. Rex Garrod as good as his word. There was that flicker of the big CO2 gas ram from Cassius. Now the house robots come in. Oh, don't cause them damage. Young Richard Manning and David are trying to get Loco away. Cassius, don't you touch my mate! Get away, them metal! Cassius here like a Robin Hood character. Shunt, mean and merciless. Matilda too. No place for pacifists in Robot Wars, say the house robots. Tusk, tusk, says Matilda on Cassius. In comes Dead Metal. Meanwhile, we know that Loco flipped up out of it. This is just a question of what punishment can be meted out onto Cassius and Rex Garrod. Oh, look at the sparks flying here. What's happened with the sparks flying? Cassius with Dead Metal and Matilda and Shunt all in here, creating damage. Will Cassius, surely the winner of this heat, be fit enough for later on in the competition? The question has to be asked. Yes, on the evidence of that. They love him. A little pirouette of delight. Oh, magnificent. And he's flipped Matilda. It's the second time he's done it. He's the star of the show. Look at that. Drew them in. Up goes Matilda. He's taken on them all. And finally, I think this could be some respite for Rex if they nudge him in. Oh, it's a tired Cassius, but it's a victorious Cassius. Great final.